yes. So, and we are live. And how y'all doing today?
Good.
Doing great, doing great. How about yourself?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. So I do my research, and I was on your page, and it's two things that really stood out to me. Okay, first one is that Devin Cox scene is obviously very popular for you, huh?
Yes, it is.
And
Well, he's a big fish. We consider him a big fish. He's a great guy though. He's a really
Very
really
nice.
oh
great guy.
yeah, I saw the trailer. I was like, I'm sorry, it's nothing sexual to see a woman have an orgasm. That shit, that was a whole orgasm you had.
Hmm.
Yeah,
I
and it's
see why
hard to
y'all.
do.
Yeah, it is hard for me to have an orgasm because normally the only way for me to come is to ride.
Now that brought me to part two. Number two that I noticed, she loves to ride dick and ride very well. You know what I'm saying? And you just say you come over ride dick. So it's safe to say riding dick has to be in the scene.
Absolutely.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my
I have to get the three things really.
mm,
One actually entails another, so it's really just two
mm,
things. I got to make sure I get the ride in because people like to see a ride,
yeah.
and I have to get the missionary in because people want to see your feet. So
Yeah, I noticed that too. She's very flexible. And it's funny because even in that scene with Devin, when he was eating the pussy, I saw that the way you were positioning your feet,
Mhm.
period. And is that kind of like a signature for you? Because it's kind of like it's like you making an emphasis with the feet.
Well, yes, because see, a lot of people like to see my feet, so I kind of like pose it so people can enjoy it, pretty much.
Mm, mm.
yeah, but it ain't on stage either. I won't say that.
No, no. I when I do my stuff, I make it natural.
Mm. I mean, but even though it's natural, it shows that even while you're in the midst, in the throes of having this great sex on camera, you're still
Mhm.
thinking. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh
Period.
yeah.
Because each of the point, like I had conversations with females, I always ask them, do they have orgasms every time they shoot? And a lot of times they don't, because
Mm.
it's so much. Even though yes, we're fucking, we can't be lost in the moment with so much because we got a camera in front of us.
Yes, absolutely.
Most definitely. But it doesn't hurt that you have a very nice ass to go with that ride, though.
Thank you.
Oh my God. Have you ever measured it?
Mm-mm,
I ain't either.
mm-mm.
She,
She works out a lot, so that's just she
yeah,
got big.
Yeah.
I can tell. I can tell. She does a lot of squats, apparently. Um,
A
Well,
lot of
something like that.
mm,
so before I go to the particulars, I gotta ask you this, 'cause I always ask a question to kind of set the mood of the interview. Since being in porn, what's the most fulfilling part of porn for you?
that's a tough question.
Yeah. I, I guess you could say I do it because it's fun. I enjoy doing it. Um,
Well, if you knew
uh,
her backstory as far as how she was brought up, she was pretty sheltered, so she's just more liberated. I guess you could say would be a really good word.
Mhm. Yeah. Oh yeah, because like I said, even to be in the lifestyle or be in porn, we have to really unlearn a lot of things.
Oh yeah,
yes. Over the years,
yeah.
I did learn a lot of things.
We didn't
Um,
know what we were doing. We started doing. We didn't know nothing about anything.
even down to my writing. I wasn't that
Mm,
great at writing.
I don't know what
I
happened.
had to learn and watch
mm,
and then incorporate it in with me to see what I could do with that. So
They, I know they have classes out there that
I never
teach
took a
on
class.
writing, but she didn't take it.
Well, I guess people, you know where
Yeah,
this is heading, ain't it? So with that being said, hello smokers, and you know what time it is. It's time to smoke this over. Welcome to the Smokers Lounge. You know who I am. I'm Kavanaugh, the Southern Champ, aka the Porn Rap Star. Find all my links with one link, allmylinks.com/Porn Rap Star. 4 sponsors to tell you about. You know who they are. We always talk about them. First one being eroticismmagazine.com. Next up, blusherotica.com. And for you people that love candles, the Kinky Candle Company. And if you need some legal aid, I got you covered. The Queen of Law herself, Mitchell Ferrari. Plus, you can find me 5 days out the week in the mornings at fullswapradio.com. Also, you can catch me on skyhoappadogtv.com as well as the BGP LLC app and all the platforms. Now, I'm here to bring to you a sexy, thick, southern lady that knows how to twerk on the dick, booty clap on the dick, ride the dick, probably can do a fucking helicopter on the dick. She's a connoisseur of the dick, and trust me, she's not just an up and comer, but she's a lady that, trust me, knows how to come. You feel me? So I'm gonna shut up and let this gorgeous Paul MILF hot wife introduce herself. Tell them who you are, gorgeous.
Hi, I'm Becky Tailor.
and I'm
And
just her husband. Gets the
yeah,
joy of filming her and watching it all unfold. So.
yeah. So it say, are y'all swingers also?
Um, we had done like with one couple that we knew before we started filming, but that was it. Then we started filming ourselves very early on. I'm kind of telling a story a little bit.
Yeah. And get close to the mic. Get close to the mic so I can hear you. Because you go.
All right, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can
Good,
hear you
good.
now. Yeah.
And I'll tell the story a little, to start it out because it was really more on me than anything. Not that I really made her do it, but I was just like, it was just more of a whim thing. I said, hey, let's just try this because basically just want to see what kind of how people would react to what we were doing.
I thought he was nuts.
Yeah,
I really did. I thought he was crazy off his rocker. I'm like, no, we are not doing this. No way.
I said, well, we could get paid for having sex with his.
And then I'm like,
yeah,
okay, we'll maybe. And next thing we know,
yeah,
we're doing it.
we had a lot to learn. I didn't know anything about lights. I didn't know anything about cameras. I didn't know anything about nothing. Just absolutely zero. And so here we are, as we like to say, the rest is pretty much history. And here we are 9 years later. Probably the last 5 or 6 years of it has been the whole wife sharing bull interracial content. So it's hard to believe it's been that long.
Oh yeah. So what made y'all transition to bringing others in, and not just y'all?
When was this?
It was probably about 2018,
Yeah, I think
2017,
that's
18.
about right. Yes.
And I have to give my man props because if it wasn't for him, I'm sure everybody knows who Mars Blak is.
Yeah.
Mars Blak, triple
He was my first
interracial ever.
Yeah.
And it was first on film at that. So if it wasn't for him reaching out and us talking to him, just like we're doing with you, we have no clue where our content would be today. Absolutely don't know. So pretty much, and it just kind of went from there. So we have him to thank for getting this whole thing started.
Yes,
So
absolutely.
now, who made the suggestion to bring someone in? Was it him or you?
It was him.
Again, I was on some good drugs.
Oh no.
Oh no. Because to me, the biggest hump for any dude is to get over someone else fucking your woman, and he might be fucking a little bit better, and might be better. Period. A dude like me, I'm a cheerleader, baby, deep throated, yeah, fuck, yeah, fuck
Yeah.
the shit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
It was,
That's the biggest hump. So for you already got over the hump because y'all had tried it before. I mean, well, did the swinging thing before, I take it.
yeah, but so I guess what little we did it was, I guess you could call it experience.
Mm-hmm.
That weirded me out then. So I guess that was just the precursor for what was to come on film later. It doesn't bother me today. Like I said, the first
Mm-hmm.
once or two times you do it, I felt a little weird, maybe a little jealous, but it had always been a fantasy of mine.
Mm-hmm.
And then I wanted to move on to interracial. I just wanted to know someone who had a bigger dick. I just wanted to know all these things,
And let me
See.
let me
That's like,
let me say
Go ahead.
something about that. The size to me does not matter. And I've said this for forever. The size does not matter. It's what you can do with it.
True.
That's all. I have always
there's
said
plenty
that.
of guys,
That
big or
has
small, that don't know what the hell they're
no,
doing. So
Oh, I
no.
can tell you that now. Yeah.
yeah,
they think they missed the stroke, but they be missing the stroke. You get what I'm saying?
yeah,
Yes.
they
Yes.
missed a stroke like one time. That's about it.
So for you, Becky, when he said, "Okay, let's bring in some other guys for you to work with," what was your thought process?
I thought he was crazy.
It won't good.
I thought he was nuts.
So you was a cookie cutter
Yes,
cookie
pretty
cutter
much.
wife for the most part.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just talking about this on Miss Big Queen show. Oh my God, this is just crazy. It's just funny how I'm just Nostradamus. It's funny I just always talk about a topic that ends up being on the next show for some bad reason. So now were you worried that he may get jealous, or was it you just nervous of doing somebody other than him?
I was nervous.
All of the above.
Yeah, all the above, actually, to be honest with you. Yeah.
But now it's just nerves, like
I
especially
still get
if
nervous.
you're working with somebody new because you don't know how it's going to turn out.
Yeah.
You don't want to mess up. I don't
Yeah.
want to mess up filming. She don't want to mess up performing.
Yeah.
Those are the kind of nerves we have now. We learned a long time ago how to separate what we do with our own personal life. We've been married 15 years this November, so
Yes.
so we learned a long time ago how to just separate all that. We look at it as a business. Yes, we have fun, but we have a family side with children, kids and all that stuff, and so it really wasn't that bad of a transition as far as separating everything.
Word. So, and also because I know how more shoot, y'all kind of learn a little bit about the studio style of shooting, a little bit and stuff. Um, what some of the things that you took away from working with Mars on the filming side of things?
Well, for me or is this question for me or her? For me?
Both of y'all. Both of
Okay.
y'all.
Well,
For you, just be working,
just working with another person for basically learning, what not to do, what to do, how can I fix it the next time? Because when you are in the mid of it, you don't realize you I wouldn't say you made a mistake. It's just sometimes it's not your best performance. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, well, what can I do better? And I'm always like, I'm afraid I'm going to screw up. That has always been my fear, screwing up.
Well, the way you look like you don't screw up at all, baby girl. Because one, what people don't realize when you shoot on a different level, because I know Mars shoot studio style, so people understand that's big lights, air condition off. You know what I'm saying? Of course, paperwork. Y'all might do a role play scene, shit of that nature. You feel what I'm saying? it becomes more strategic with the filming versus we're just going, because now we have to pay a little bit more attention. Pretty now. Lucky for you, you already shot numerous times with your husband, so you kind of, I'm pretty sure, learned camera angles and how to work your body and stuff like that. So for you, how much work shooting with hubby, y'all doing y'all thing, helped you with that shoot?
Yeah.
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 I guess you can say. I'm trying to think. Like for writing, for me, I realized that, for instance, maybe I needed to pull my feet back a little bit. I needed to arch my back a little bit just to get that butt up a little bit, and to, learn to actually ride.
Well, plus everybody's built a little different, so you have
True.
to position yourself according to how
That's true. That is
they
true.
are.
Yes. Yes.
As
Yeah,
far as
because if people don't realize how important the ride sequence in a scene is, period. And also, girls can be known for riding the dick. That's one of the
Yes.
secrets, period.
Yes.
And for you, how hard was it for you to learn? Because we don't realize it takes a lot to ride a dick, people.
It
Go ahead.
No, no, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
you're right.
No,
Should be huffing and puffing.
yeah, the first time I was tired out, okay, because you need stamina to be able to ride, okay? So at that time, I wasn't exactly going to the gym. I wasn't exercising as much as I should. So that I would tire out easily. Now that I'm going to the gym 3 times a week and I have a personal trainer, I'm not as tired as I used to be. So I can actually keep it up a little bit more.
And and two, you also, I see you know how to work it when you're riding. You feel
Yes.
what I'm saying? From the booty
Yes.
clap to the twerk when she move her ass in a circle of motion so people can know.
Yes. Yeah.
Shit, it doesn't surprise me that she probably made each butt cheek move separately as riding your dick. It wouldn't surprise me. But
Yeah, well, don't be surprised. Well, you don't know how many times I've had to edit certain parts of that part of the video too, because I've been messing me up. I can't tell you how many times over the years I've nodded down on the floor, recording the floor.
Trust. People don't realize it gets boring.
I've been part of forgetting the record button because I've been so caught up in what was going on. I've dropped stuff, tripped. You just get caught because when the scene is just that good and you're so caught up in it, I've literally just stopped paying attention to what I was doing. So I was like, wow, if anybody's going to screw this scene up, it's going to be me.
And I've been called a soul snatcher because see, when I ride, sometimes they make me stop because they're not ready to come, and they're ready to come. I can make them come fast.
I
and
can
they're not
believe
ready.
it. I mean, me, I was a dude that I got to ride out the way because I knew doggy style might make me bust quick. So I always ride, you know what I'm saying? I always get the girl to ride. Plus, to me, like I said before, especially she got a nice ass, she not in position her feet, her legs, or what have you. It's a good still shot, and it's a good shot, especially if the cameraman gets a good angle. That's why I tell Mel times when the girl riding you, part the butt cheeks so we can see how much that dick she's actually taking when she's riding it. Period. How much do you do reverse?
Not a lot. I'll do it sometimes, but that's not my.
I don't think they care.
I mean, I don't mind doing it, but it's not my thing.
They don't care because they want to see the booty move. That's why.
Yeah.
I don't like because I can't see it when I'm him. So unless it's just me.
I was saying, yeah, you got to go. I got to reminisce. Like, hold on. Damn, I wish I had one. You
Yeah.
know, period. So after I guess with Mars, what have you. Now to the husband, what did you take from Mars shoot for filming wise, like setting up your studio, setting up your set and stuff like that?
Uh, the biggest thing for me that just that I can always remember was just because that was the first time. It was just getting over that hump of actually literally watching my wife do this with somebody else that I'm actually going to post for the first time that no one has seen.
Mm,
And it was definitely different because it was her very first interracial thing ever, right?
mm,
So uh, not knowing how people were going to take that, I was a little worried how I was going to take it. But, it's been a fantasy of mine.
mm,
Mars had even made a comment about, well, let's make it, his fantasy come true. He told
mm.
her that one day, and I'm like, okay, bet, yeah, sure, why not? But
I
uh,
say,
but the filming I learned along the way, not even so really so much from him. I gave him some good ideas along the way, actually, that I
mm,
learned. So
mm,
and then his game stepped up, and the next thing he was doing big things. But what I learned from that was different angles, um, lighting is
mm.
crucial.
Yeah.
Unless you're just trying to have a darker theme type of setting, then
Mm,
yeah. But mainly those two things, and just the initial part of getting over of actually watching first time
yeah.
being with somebody else. That was. I mean, it didn't like hurt me in any way. It's
Yeah.
just, I mean, for lack of a better term, I guess I don't want to say it made me numb or jealous or anything like
Yeah.
that. I was just like, wow, did this really just kind of happen? It was like a surreal moment. It's like, did this really just happen right? But but after that, I started focusing, and then we worked with him several times, even after that, before we got more people involved. Then I started cranking up my filming and lighting and different things that I was doing as far as angles and shots and editing, learning that too along the way. And but yeah, Mars played a big part in that. But I don't, had very little help. It was basically just advice that I
Mm.
was but it was really up to me. You could, anybody could tell you anything that they want, but it's really up to you what you do with what you're told. So,
Oh yeah. So, and for Becky, now, of course, you probably came into this. I don't know your confidence level for your sex appeal, or, whether because porn sometimes give ladies confidence they didn't know they had. You feel what I'm saying? So, how much have porn made you realize that you're a sexy ass woman?
Do you want me to be honest with you
that's a
with that
bad
one?
that's a bad question.
I still don't think I'm all that. I really don't.
Wow.
Now you know what I go through.
Wow. No, I'm gonna
Obviously,
keep one with you. You have a killer look. You have a very, very sexy look, especially the way you look at the camera.
Thank
Seriously,
you.
as a photographer. No, it's. I always talk about this. It's not about the sex. It's about making the sex look a fantasy and sexy. You do accomplish that. Period. Because even to the point, like I said, the fact that you think about pointing your toes in, that is sexy. Period. The way you ride, the
plus
way your body moves, the way you
she's
look.
just got this
Yeah.
natural look though. She's got this look
Yeah.
about her. She doesn't have to talk, and that's what she uses her eyes for. I get whatever y'all see.
Mhm.
I get it when it's just me and her. Without the
Yeah.
film, behind the scenes,
Oh yeah,
in
yeah.
our
No, she do talk with her
it's
eyes.
yeah,
Uh, yeah.
she's a pretty woman, and she doesn't even wear makeup all the time. But
Mm.
probably about 98% of the time, she doesn't wear makeup.
Actually, I'm not even wearing makeup now
So
either.
yeah,
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm over here. I
yeah.
mean, stunned over here at this piece. She, like I said, I hate this ain't a premium smoke room. Yeah, we're gonna get into the premium smoke room so she can flash them bibbies onto you fellas, but not this go around. Okay. But I will give the soft outfit a little bit just to give y'all a preview. But so I'm gonna ask you this then. When it comes to picking the talent that you work with, what criteria do you go off of? Because y'all done shot with top notch people. So I'm pretty sure, let's keep it 100. Part of it is, yeah, we find them sex, we want to fuck them, yeah. But that can't be the only criteria that is used when it comes to picking people that you're shooting with.
Well, it is, let's see, if they just say, hey, I want to fuck you, I don't even bother with them because I want them to, I want them to, elaborate. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? I know it's kind of funny for someone who doesn't talk, but I mean, and also, they have to follow my criteria.
Mm-hmm.
One of them is you have to be TT testing.
Yes, that's it.
If you don't do that, I will not work with you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm I I'm strict about that.
So it was a
You
while that we
better
didn't.
be that shit cost, but go ahead.
Damn, knocking everything off now. So it got me all nervous. But no, yeah, the testing is, back in the day, we just did the normal run of the mill her OBGYN testing, and
Yeah.
that was suffice enough, and then,
Mm-hmm.
then bigger callings came. So now we had to up the game up on the testing part. And she started doing that, and it cost money to get that stuff. So she's like, if I got to keep going through all this and we're spending this money, then everybody else has got to do it too. Plus, with
Yeah.
companies now requiring certain things of these tests, and also content creators and female and male talents alike requiring certain testing elements, you got to keep yourself safe. And
Yeah.
um, and just now we don't mind the regular Joe blows. I do most of the vetting anyway. I'm always checking them out. They come to her a lot, but if something that's worth grabbing onto, I'm
Mm-hmm.
summoned to go check it out and
Yes.
talk
He
to
Mm-hmm.
him.
does he does the homework. He does the
I'll look
investigation.
at so aside from the test, like I said, we don't mind doing regular Joe blows, right? But they
Mm-hmm.
got to follow that criteria. That a lot of them don't want to do it. I know they're full of crap anyway. So at least most of them.
Mm-hmm.
But the other part is like if I don't see anything, you like you know, and I have no resources to go by what as far as who you work with, and you're probably not going to get that shot.
No. Because the thing about it is that I tell females when you hit a certain level, that's whether you're shooting with major companies or you're shooting with talent. You
Mm-hmm.
stay at that level, period.
Mm-hmm.
Now, until you become a kingmaker to where it means more to shoot with you than it is to shoot with anybody else, period. But the thing about it is iron sharpens iron. If I deal with a professional, I don't have to deal with he can't get it up.
Yeah,
Do you know the feeling of having
she's run
to
into a
jump
couple of those before.
I have
because
run
he
in,
can't get it up? Go ahead.
I have run across a few of those who can't do that. I have run across a few who can't perform, period. Yeah,
There's been a couple of them, but
there's
for
been
the
a
most
couple.
part, we've been very
But yeah,
Yeah. I
yeah.
mean, no, you run into it, but see, the chances of it happening is when you deal with people that are not experienced, that
right.
haven't
And they
shot.
think that they are. They think that they are, and they
Yeah.
talk all that mess. And I'm like, yeah, okay, just go. Okay, we'll see. As soon as I
Mm-hmm.
turn that light on, I turn that camera on, and I'm lurking around, getting all up in there, getting a
Mm-hmm.
shot that I want. Then we'll see.
Oh
That's
no,
all I tell them.
I used to take Blue Chew. I used to take the little pills that you get from the gas station. Not because I need it. I ain't got no erectile dysfunction. It's I want to make sure I can perform because I'm working.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, I have
Exactly.
to stay
Exactly.
hard. I don't want to
Yeah.
pop too quick because
Right.
I don't feel like moving the pop shot to the end.
And a lot of
Some,
performers do that.
Yeah.
A
It's not
lot of
yeah,
them do that.
yeah,
it's not unnatural.
no.
But I just
Sometimes I had two in the same scene, so fuck it, we just that's beautiful
no,
content. There you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
kudos to y'all. You catch it.
So,
She catches me with a ride or missionary is my spot. So,
mm,
but she catches me with that or riding real early, and I'm done.
mm,
I said, all right, well,
Mm.
I'm done.
Yeah, I can get people done real fast by writing.
and I'm pretty sure with that mouth as well, because like I said, just the way that you look at the camera, you suck a dick. I'm like, yeah.
I try.
Yeah, I'm like, it's sloppy and nasty, ladies and gentlemen. It's sloppy and nasty. I'm not gonna go for it. Oh my
Thank
goodness. So how often do y'all film to keep up with updates or try to film?
Mm, not as
Well,
much.
like our boy Alfonso Lace, everybody knows who he is
Oh
because
yes. Friend of the
we live here in
show.
Virginia. We live here in Virginia, and he lives in Virginia, about an hour and some change away from us.
Mhm.
So we both agreed that we just live in a dead zone.
Hmm.
It
So
is actually.
yeah, and yeah, so it's harder for us to get out and travel so much because of
Mhm.
just don't have for one, I've been out of work for almost a year due to medical, so that's made it a little
Mhm.
bit more challenging. But we've been able to get
Yeah.
out, because we went to
Mhm.
Miami Exotica. We're going to go to New Jersey Exotica. We've got
Oh
lots of
yeah.
work already lined up for that. So
Mhm.
we just kind of get in what we can fit in. Um,
Mhm.
and plus, what a lot of people don't realize is why it was so hard for us to really get out and travel when we started doing this, and even when we started moving up to adding different people.
Mhm.
Uh, we still had when we started 9 years ago. Our two
Yeah.
youngest children were in diapers still, so we just couldn't just get up and go whenever
No.
we wanted.
No.
So they're now they're older now, obviously, but
Yeah.
it's it was a
Oh,
challenge. It was a challenge.
now, because people don't realize porn stars have jobs. We have kids. We are married. You know how
Yes,
many
we have
married in porn?
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. We,
Say it.
we have a life too
yeah,
outside of porn.
and not to and of course we live in a dead zone.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I live one state over. I'm in North Carolina. I worked North Carolina for 15 years as talent, trying to find. You know something. I'm just gonna say this. It took me retiring to find out that there's people in North Carolina that I probably could have worked with.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
there's quite
Yeah,
a bit.
cause
There's quite a bit.
Angel
This,
Mink, she's here.
mm-hmm.
Danny Jones, she's over by Charlotte. But see, the thing about it is that we're in an area that doesn't have a porn community that has not been built or established.
Yeah.
No,
Period.
you're right. You're right.
Yeah, it shook me that my man Alfonso was in Virginia. I said, Virginia, I could have been calling your ass to come.
Right?
Yeah, we didn't know that for the longest time either. I had heard of him, and
Shit,
then when I
y'all in
finally,
Virginia. I'm like, wait a second, they been doing this 9 years, and I didn't run across these motherfuckers. And I could have went to Virginia with my damn camera, and I
yeah, we
hate.
ain't that
All
far.
right.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just
So
like where we live, though. I mean, if you think
that's
about
why,
it, where we live.
of course, now being in this industry so long, you kind of know where all the hotbeds are.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Florida being one, so I was surprised at the work that we got when we were down in
Mhm.
Florida. I was like,
Yeah.
wow, that's
Oh, I
Vegas,
could have
yeah,
told you that.
Vegas was one, yeah, and found that out. Anything out west over there,
Mhm.
California, Arizona,
Yeah.
Nevada,
Because
but
see, like I said, one hot wife is hot now. So MILF was hot prior to that. And then also, like I said, wifey got an exotic look about her.
yes,
Cause yeah.
yeah,
I'm trying to tell
that's all
you
you can say.
that she would have been shot, goddamn, multiple times if I without her retirement. I was like, I saw y'all was in Virginia. I said, this is bullshit. Why after I retire? What the fuck? Oh
But we
my
got some
God.
But we got some things coming up. A couple of things, maybe 3 things in Exotica that I guess I don't know when this is coming out, but I won't say anything right now in case it does come out too early. We got a couple of things coming up at Exotica that people aren't quite used to seeing at all
Mm.
with Becky. So
You'll be my first, so we'll see how it goes.
let's see. Let's
Almost
it should,
definitely.
with
So
her,
we
just with her, it should be all right. So I was just
which now brings me to my next set of questions. Y'all know what time it is because the bonus for Friday. I got to ask these questions. Let's have some fun. Do we do anal?
I will
I'm not answering that.
do
You go ahead.
anal, but as I say, lots of lube, lots of, like lots of lube.
Because I know that the fans, because of that ass, beautiful, fat, bootylicious ass of yours, they want to see that. I'm pretty sure they've been a request.
Well, they just might
Mm.
get 2 more
But see, the question is,
times.
will Ride be on the menu with that?
I don't know. It wasn't Exotica for one of the
Mm.
scenes, but it
Mm.
might
Cause,
be.
cause, mm,
It
cause
might
I
be.
can see, cause I did a scene where the girl rolled me that motherfucker. But that I put that in the preview. That bitch sold like hotcakes. It's so like hotcakes. Especially if she know how to move her ass and shit like that. I can take it. So and like and so people can understand, it takes a lot of things to go right for a ride sequence, even more so for a ride sequence with anal, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes,
It is.
absolutely.
Well, I don't know what it's like, but I'm just going to assume it's a little bit different
It
than
it
normal.
is because I mean I'm gonna be blunt about it. First of all, we got, like I said, when I say lots of lube, okay, and you
Front
don't
room.
just yeah, and you don't just jerk it in there, okay. You gotta like ease it in there.
And this is for the guys that don't understand that. But
Yes,
we work with guys that do understand that. So
yes,
And on the man side of it, you have to be at your hardest
yes.
for ride alone. For ride alone, the reason why because a limp dick you can't ride. He
Mm-mm.
got to be at his
No,
hardest.
no,
You know,
nope.
because I'll be
if
back.
you a male, go ahead.
If it was limp, I'd be back up back trying to suck it up to get it hard again.
Yeah. Yeah. Who wants to
Yeah, yeah.
take time out from ruining their
See,
rhythm to try to get that back going?
Mhm.
oh yeah, and see, cause people realize you can get away with a semi-hard dick with just doggy style and missionary. You can't do that with anal, and you damn sure can't do it with a ride.
No,
You know,
Mm.
no,
period. You know, for me, that's why I
and
know the scene was hitting. We got the ride sequence.
right.
It was definitely yeah. Until you ain't gonna start off anal riding. There's no way in hell. No,
Nah.
no, no, no.
Mm-mm.
Just
It has,
it's a build. It's a build up to that. We
Yeah.
look at it
yeah.
as like we're gonna do it, but you know, just like any other normal anal scene might happen. You build up to it, but that's just the whole purpose of that because people don't know that exactly. Because um, sometimes I might put it in a title. Sometimes I might not put it in a preview that it's anal. So like
Mm-hmm.
you'll see it in the title, but they're like, "Well, where is it?" Well, you have to come get it. You come
Yeah.
see it. It's there. I
Oh,
promise you.
well, shoot, most definitely. So, is there game bang in the future?
I don't know.
I'm trying. I
Trying.
did ask one guy if he wanted to do the see now you're gonna make me spill some of the proverbial beans. I did ask one guy I reached out to for Exotica, um was it Keith Austin. Um he put Becky on his schedule and he's supposed to work with Jasper Woodcock and he asked if does she do anal? I said, well yeah, and possibly interested in a DP scene. So we'll just see what's coming up
We'll see.
come Exotica.
We'll
That's
see.
all I can tell you.
It may.
Mm.
That's what I'm saying. We'll see. It
Mm.
may. It may not.
May or may
Bet
not.
that scene gonna sell like hotcakes. and and like
And
this,
that would be her first.
if
That would be her first DP scene ever, ever, ever,
Yeah.
ever, ever.
Yeah.
oh, I'm pretty sure you going to have orgasm in that one. It's no way in hell.
Well, if she don't, I probably will film it. So this could be a problem filming this one. I'm just saying.
Oh my, oh my goodness, that's it got to get the shot. Got to get the shot with the dick in the hand, the pussy. Yeah,
Oh, don't
yeah.
worry. I'll
And
be
once
there.
again, got to go very right for that to go down. So, but
Yes.
like I said, but if you are, but if you did do the gangbang, what would be the perfect number for you?
I think as many as you had is just 4.
No, there was been more.
I don't remember that.
When Mars, we had
Oh, what they
Mars.
were on at the same time. Though.
No, but it was. I consider that a gangbang. How many
Well, it
numbers?
is, but they were like guys. A couple guys be waiting over there after me on you. Dude, if you're gonna do a true gangbang, they all got to be right there.
Yeah,
Sure.
that is
I mean,
true. That's
you can't have like 2 guys waiting over there in a corner
That's
waiting for
true.
their turn.
That's true.
that,
Man,
Okay.
get over here
that
and get in there.
Okay.
trash,
Well,
ladies and gentlemen.
okay. So the most I've had
But
was
about 4. Like,
4.
all at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, she is right about 5. I'd love to get more if I could work on that eventually one
Oh shit!
day.
and all I'm gonna say is, if you go to Exotica and you see Tadpole, tell him I said hey.
Okay.
I'm pretty
Have a
sure I'll see him.
conversation. Have a conversation with Tadpole. He's the short little white dude. You see the little frog looking shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, cause he's the gangbang king.
I know. I've seen a lot of his stuff and advertisements for that. Like, if you want a gangbang, just hit blah blah blah.
Man, he Rebel knocked off 100. That's all I'm gonna say.
No kidding.
Oh
I was
wow.
like, damn. Yes, Rebel Ryder.
Wow.
Tell her I said hey also that she's my I have a crush on her. Yes.
Aw.
We actually saw her. We were eating at the restaurant in Miami, and she was, I guess, with her husband. I guess she was sitting right next to. I didn't really know her, but I knew who she was, so they were sitting like right next to us. So that was pretty cool. Pretty cool to see some of the stars that you used to watching. You know,
Yeah.
and I don't like to sit here and say that we're starstruck or anything.
Mm.
She downplays herself and her status in this business so much it's not even funny. But hey, we just try to keep it real. We are who we are, and what you see is what you get. So we don't try to be anything different or fake. We're a firm believer in staying true to who you are and what you do. So yeah,
So
this is us.
when it comes to, like I said, when it comes to y'all filming, what have you, how much do you play into the hot wife, the MILF, those type scenes? Because I know you are in that category, and they just keep going, like I said, hot wife, which you are. Which is funny because point to change. It used to be they want you single. Now they actually want your ass married.
Yeah.
It's like the going thing,
Yeah.
man. It's like I've been wanting to see that forever. So I'm all for it.
Yeah, I mean, because we think about it, it's very taboo because they say you're not supposed to cover another man's wife, but then we're making money off of that right now.
Yeah.
So how much do y'all play into that?
Um,
I don't think it's something that we really just. Maybe we just look at the title sequence, but other than that, we don't really play too much into that. It's just something that we do. It's something that we enjoy. It's like she enjoys it, has fun, and then I use it as a benefit to our own sex life. I mean, it's made us closer. It's made us more open, more honest, more trustworthy. Our sex life is crazy good. You know, that's just kind of how we see it and how we use it as far as our own personal benefits.
Mm-hmm.
But we try to, play into it as far as just trying to put out some really good content with just a real person that's just not fake. And what you see isn't fake. She gives you the real her. And so we just try to give some of that realism, without any kind of crazy acting or anything like that.
No,
Just
I don't perform.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I just
Oh,
I don't
oh
like to
no.
do all that. I don't talk in my films mostly. I
Mhm.
don't
yeah.
I if I make a lot of noise,
Mhm.
it's because I'm away from an environment that I can be noisy in.
Mhm. Yeah.
Well, exotic as you can be loud all you
I
want
like to
because
be loud in
that
that.
you know
Yeah.
Oh, I'm pretty sure she got a serious sexy mode. I ain't worried about that. No, because I say that real life sometimes is the best storytelling.
Mhm.
Period. And also to me, this just me. Maybe it's the way I came in back in the day. Storytelling is not just, how can I put this, a skit.
Right.
It can be the way that y'all fucking. The scene, even the sex gotta tell me a story. Period. I never did just a straight fuck scene. It's either she might have twerked, I might have, or the other might be a massage, she might play with a toy, because it's that setup to build anticipation and stuff of that nature, what have you. Period. And two, also, and it's something that I'm seeing that you're starting to learn. The art of being a sex symbol, period. Because the way that you move on camera, even when I see your stills, the way you look at the camera with the stills, I'm like, oh man, she got it in droves. That was a photographer. I love to take her picture. So to you, how much do you pay attention? Because I also see that you wear heels. I see that you think about your outfits and stuff. How much? Because I understand, yeah, you may not have the greatest of confidence, but you do understand how to be sexy and present sex appeal.
Well, it depends on what's going on. I will wear an outfit. Um, I don't normally wear shoes. It's just not my thing. I think it's just waste.
Mhm.
That's my opinion. I mean, to each his own.
We gonna
Um,
fight.
but
We gonna fight. I love you. I love you. I feel you. I feel you. But the
because,
reason why I say that before you finish, and I know some people, because I had someone say, you interrupt too much, Bob. I'm like, I had to just bring this up real quick. Heels is a part of the course for this one reason. It changes the energy of a scene. Females don't realize this. I'm gonna give you the picture. And let's say me and you had worked together. A scene that off the top of my fucking dome that I would have done with you in a heartbeat was you I bump into you at the hotel. We have a conversation. You dress cute, nice little sexy dress with some heels, period. We go up, we ends up turning to sex. That dress gets squinched around your waist and you got the heels, period. Picture this ride sequence. You riding my dick. I have my legs spread. You have your legs intertwined, your feet intertwined, and my inner thigh, with the heels pointing out. Your ass moving up and down on my dick. Do that. I guarantee you, when you see that, you're gonna be like, I might need to wear heels more often. Because it gives a different energy. Thigh high stockings with heels, period. And the reason why also, if you want to talk about foot fetish, that's also a part of foot fetish, period. Because I know dudes that get paid to get trampled in heels. So, and to me, it also show off you got pretty feet, veiny, and there's some heels where you can and them thick calves and heels make the calves. You work
well,
out,
okay.
so I can imagine. Oh my god!
Well,
I'm
here's
sorry,
the
but go ahead.
here's
Go
the
ahead.
here's the thing though.
breathe.
With heels,
Yeah.
it hurts my feet.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot wear heels because it hurts.
Mm-hmm. I feel what you're saying. No,
It's
no, no.
crazy.
That is why I don't wear them. Also, that is another reason why I
Plus, you
don't wear
just
them.
don't like anything on your
I
feet.
just don't like anything on my feet.
You go barefoot.
Mm,
I will. I don't like socks on my feet. I don't like no.
Seriously.
Like right now, I'm barefooted. I'm barefooted right now.
look at them pretty feet. See, we done gave you some foot fetish video. See? Man, wait for the smokers. Wait till the people smoke room, ladies and gentlemen. No, but see, now, trust. I believe it because, like, my ex, who I'm living with now, she's 5'11", tits, M size. Like, I mean, excuse me, no, she's a damn. She bigger than the L. She big. Okay, big titties. Anyway, yeah, trust me. She no heels. No, no.
Mhm.
But like I always told somebody, I said, you ain't standing long. we do a couple standing shots to the bed. Let's go, doggy.
Hey, been there, done that.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh, trust
Yeah.
me. Oh, I can imagine because I had to do pictures for her because I met her through the business. So
Right.
and she was in the business. So you know what I'm saying? She's sweet candy. People look it up. Yeah. Put some respect on that name. You feel me? But no, but like I said, it's just no. I tell females the reason why because also the type scenes that it does. Plus, like I said, it's just a different energy. Because the thing about it is, I tell them it's the little things that make a scene pop. Because you never want to bore your fan base. Because once they become bored, that's when the money stops. See, that's where girls make the biggest mistake. That's why they love grind and evolution.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling you this because y'all know why I'm telling you this. The potential. She's what we call a bankable model.
That's why. But you make a valid point though, Bobby. You do.
Yeah.
Even though she might not do this whole socks and heels, I can't tell you how many times either she's been asked
Yeah.
or me. She can wear heels. She
Yeah.
wear socks. I can ask.
Yeah. Or a cute sandal. It ain't
Yeah.
got to be here. It can be a cute, sexy sandal. Because the thing about it is that, like I said, one, I tell females, think about this on a marketability level. You might get a sponsorship.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Because the thing I tell any female, you are the product. You are the company. You're it. You make your money off of goods and services. Period. So it's kind of like, and part of the services is selling you. And you a woman. Let me break this down to you. Think about this. When you go into a men's store, is there not mostly women in there?
Yeah.
When you go to a car dealership, who usually has the most sales?
A woman.
Who's the best salesperson on all God's green earth? A woman. So that's why women make the most. That's why women make the most money per capita in this business. And that's facts.
Yeah. Yeah, and just kind of to kind of go off that point. And you're right about all that, even though she doesn't like to do some of that
Yeah.
shoes and whatnot. And still staying true to who she is and what she does as far as the scene. That's why we've been. I'll ask her. I'll give her the common courtesy of asking her, "Are you willing to try something else like the DP or more anal, so we can just step the game up a little bit?" I said, "But I still want you to be who you are. Don't try to be some anal queen that you're not. Just like if it was just you and me or something like that,
Yeah.
So
And my response is, I'll try.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll try it, and we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
If it doesn't
Yeah,
go well, then okay.
And we've only done it like two, other than with me, we've only done it like two other times, and they turned out really good. So, it's just baby steps with her sometimes. So.
Oh yeah, and she's also moderation because, like y'all said, y'all been think about it. Y'all did it in a slow pace. For the first bunch of years, it was just y'all two. Then y'all decided to implement. You feel where I'm coming from? Guess what? You never lost throughout all this. You never lost the shock value. Shock. Ooh, this couple, they fucking. Oh shit. Damn, she getting nasty, she getting better. Ooh, they brought a new dude.
Yeah. Wait, there's another guy.
Oh, they
what? There's a female? Wait, what? So
she eating pussy? Damn, she eating pussy and taking dick.
Oh, did I forgot to mention that part about the upcoming exotic? I forgot about that too, didn't I? Like I said. So you're making me say some things, Bobby. Come on now.
see, that's the beauty of the Smokers Lounge. I make you feel comfortable and relax and enjoy yourself because this is our platform. It's not just mine. Because, like I said, I'm one of the few podcasters that actually done this shit. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I know what it's like to be in front of that camera. I know what it's like after you did a shoot. You sore as a motherfucker because you had to angle yourself a certain way because you want to get that side angle, that dick going in the pussy. You know what I'm saying? No, he might want you to put your foot up and, you know, on her back and, you know, and then the camera want to get in.
How about on the hardwood floors? On your knees. Okay? That's hard. And it hurts.
Oh, you know my favorite furniture is?
Huh.
I love a room that got a good ottoman.
There you go.
Exactly.
Yes.
It's so much fun you can do with an ottoman. I'm sorry. It's beautiful.
This is true.
Yeah. Because to me, it's like that's the beauty of porn and film. What really porn? We get the grace of discovery of our sexuality. You know what I'm saying? We get to actually indulge in things because that is part of our job, is to be nasty, slutty, you know, period. If she squirts, beautiful. She creams, even more beautiful. If a blowjob so sloppy that her hair is wet, that's great. I saw that before. I was like, I like her. Oh my God. So the last thing I'm going to ask is, with all this, with the chase of money, the chase of the business and everything, plus being married, plus being parents, how do you balance it all?
I guess you could say one day at a time.
That's really kind of a hard question to answer. It's just something that we do.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's just we know the things that we have to do as a family, as a couple, as a mom, as a dad. And then when it's time to put game faces on, and then we just try to give the fans and everybody else what they want to see, which is a lot of them don't even care what she does. A lot of her fans, anyway. I don't know about the rest of them, but as long as they just see her, they're good. But yeah, just I can't answer that question any other way than just saying it's just something that we do. It's I don't even know how to answer it, to be honest with you. It's one of those things that I can show you better than I can speak.
Yeah, pretty much.
There you go. So, do you mind if we see your outfit real quick so my premium smokes can get a preview of what they would probably might see in the premium smoke room? Yeah. And of course, she has to show off the money maker, ladies and gentlemen, because that's all y'all gonna get. Yes, look at that booty. Thank you for slapping it for me, sir. Thank you. No doubt.
One from you, one from you.
Oh, it is gorgeous, people. And she know how to move it. So that's right, people. So now, you know, we ain't touched on a lot of shit. You know what that means, people. That means I got to ask them the $1 million question. The $1 million question is, can I call you a smoke buddy?
Why not?
See, say no more, people. That means, you know what that means? That means they'll be back here on the Smokers Lounge, and I'm going to bring her as well as him because, hey, they come together. They're a package, ladies and gentlemen. That means it's really going to be fun, ain't it? I'm going to bring them to loyal fans, the Premium Smoke room, people. That's right. My risque side of the podcast. And I'm talking about 5 premium podcasts that you would love. 4 sexy hostesses. They're in the business. They talk about the business and they don't hold back shit that you're going to fall in love with. And special event episodes, as well as sexy special guests that I bring on. And you know what happens in the premium smoke room? Let me tell you, gets more candy, gets more provocative, gets more unpredictable, gets more crazy, gets more wilder. The tits will come out, dildos might pop out. You don't know unless you subscribe. And I got something for you people that love Triple X, you know, that love a little bit of porn. I got a video store over there where you can see my work and see me give them ladies the work. It's big country. You feel me? Because big dicks grow in the sticks. And for my Spotify users, I got you covered also as I give you Savage Smoke. That's right. They mentioned Alfonso Lays. He got an episode up there. He's unfiltered. You need to subscribe. That's right, where I talk to the industry top male talents and producers, anything to do with guys. And we give you that real smoke from a man's perspective. And we don't hold back nothing. Plus, you get to binge watch on over 400 episodes of limited podcast series that I did in the past. Premium Smoke podcast episodes that's not on Loyal Fans and special stuff that I'll be doing for my Spotify users exclusively. So, with that being said, Miss Taylor, can you tell everybody where they can spend money on you?
I have, let's see, many vids.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Say no more. It's
Like, so.
that simple. Many vids. You feel me? And the links will be in the description. I know what it is. So, people, what did I leave you with to smoke with on this Bonus Smoke Friday, right? What did you learn? Well, time and time again, I try to show you people how many misconceptions you have about people like us in this business. Once again, I see a couple that is happening in some of you traditional marriage couples. Why? Because when you're married in this business and the lifestyle, it's called having hard conversations, willing to have those hard conversations and come to realizations that you have to understand. See, I say the key to a long-lasting relationship is how you adjust to your mate's changes and understand as we get older, everything changes from our body to our hair to even our sexual taste. But the one thing that don't change is unconditional love, accepting that person for who they are and not asking them to change. Some of y'all don't understand that. That's why y'all not happy. You don't live in your truths, but then you get mad at people like us that do live in our truths and happy to live in our truths. Maybe because we're older. Maybe because we just don't really give a shit about what the fuck y'all think. But either way, we're living our lives. And that's the best way to be. So, with that being said, you know, we end these things all day, every day. Life is a learning experience. What's the point of the experience if you haven't learned anything? Smoke this over. Say goodbye to them, people.
See y'all next time.
Bye.
Yeah.